The hype before the storm introducing Kanguwa, a cinematic experience like no other. The film arrived in cinemas amidst a flurry of anticipation, with fans eagerly lining up to get their tickets. Director Siva, known for his action-packed blockbusters, teamed up with superstar Surya for this ambitious project. Siva's vision and Surya's charisma promised a unique blend of storytelling and action. The trailers promised a visual extravaganza, showcasing stunning visuals and heart-pounding sequences that left audiences wanting more. They hinted at a time-traveling narrative steeped in history and mythology, with intricate details that transported viewers to another era. Expectations soared, fueled by a massive marketing campaign that included billboards, social media buzz, and exclusive interviews with the cast and crew. Studio Green and relatives, the production companies backing the film, went all out to generate buzz. Their efforts included behind-the-scenes footage, special previews, and interactive fan events. Joining Surya in the cast were Disha Patani and Bobby Deol, adding to the film's star power. Their chemistry and performances were highly anticipated by fans and critics alike. Everything pointed towards Kanguwa being the biggest film of the year. The film's unique concept, star-studded cast, and the director's reputation all contributed to the mounting excitement. As the release date approached, the buzz only grew louder, with predictions of record-breaking box office numbers and potential award nominations. Fans showed their support by dressing up as characters from the movie, creating fan art, and purchasing movie merchandise. Behind-the-scenes footage revealed the intense preparation and dedication of the cast and crew, further fueling the excitement. The premiere night was a grand affair, with a red carpet rolled out and fans cheering for their favorite stars. Interviews with the cast and crew provided insights into the making of the film. As the lights dimmed and the film began, the audience was transported into the world of Kanguwa, experiencing the magic and thrill that had been promised. The applause at the end was a testament to the film's success, marking the beginning of what is sure to be a legendary run in cinemas. A Tale of Two Lives, unraveling the story. This is a journey that transcends time, weaving together the threads of two distinct lives into a single, compelling narrative. The story presents a dual narrative, seamlessly jumping between two distinct timelines, each rich with its own set of challenges and mysteries. In the present day, we meet Francis, a skilled bounty hunter operating in the vibrant and chaotic streets of Goa. His life is filled with high-stakes chases and dangerous confrontations. During one of his missions, Francis stumbles upon a hidden room filled with ancient artifacts and documents. Among these, he finds a secret that shakes him to his core. This discovery reveals a connection to his past life as Kanguwa, a fierce warrior and revered leader of a tribal community from centuries ago. Kanguwa's life was marked by bravery, honor, and a relentless fight for his people's survival. The film masterfully attempts to weave together these two narratives, creating a rich tapestry that explores the complexities of identity and the passage of time. It delves deep into themes of reincarnation and destiny, questioning how the past shapes the present and what it means to be bound by fate. We see Francis grappling with the legacy of his past life, haunted by memories that are not his own, but feel deeply personal and inescapable. Meanwhile, in the past, Kanguwa fights valiantly to protect his people from unknown forces, facing battles that will determine the fate of his entire community. His courage and leadership become a beacon of hope for his tribe. Lost in Translation, a convoluted journey through time. This film attempts to weave a complex narrative that spans across different eras, aiming to captivate the audience with its ambitious storytelling. The biggest downfall of this cinematic endeavor lies in its execution. While the concept is intriguing, the delivery leaves much to be desired. The plot, ambitious in its scope, becomes convoluted and difficult to follow. What starts as a promising journey through time quickly turns into a maze of confusion. The plot, ambitious in its scope, becomes convoluted and difficult to follow. The narrative jumps between different timelines without clear indicators, leaving the audience grasping for context. The transitions between the two timelines are jarring and lack finesse. Instead of a smooth flow, we are met with abrupt changes that disrupt the viewing experience. Instead of seamlessly blending together, they feel disjointed and detract from the narrative flow. The film struggles to maintain coherence, making it hard for viewers to stay engaged. The audience is left struggling to piece together the connections between the past and present. Each scene feels like a separate entity, rather than part of a cohesive whole. This confusion is further exacerbated by underdeveloped characters and a lack of emotional depth. The protagonists, Francis and Kanguwa, are presented without sufficient backstory or motivation. We never truly connect with Francis or Kanguwa on a meaningful level. Their interactions feel superficial, and their personal journeys are not fleshed out enough to evoke empathy. Their motivations remain unclear, making it difficult to invest in their journey. The lack of clarity around their goals and desires leaves the audience feeling detached and uninterested. As the film progresses, this detachment grows, leading to a sense of frustration. The potential for a gripping story is overshadowed by its inability to connect with the audience on an emotional level. Ultimately, a convoluted journey through time becomes a missed opportunity. Despite its ambitious premise, the film fails to deliver a coherent and engaging narrative, leaving viewers lost in translation. Section 4. Style over substance. The glitz and glamour that rings hollow is undeniably a visual spectacle. The film boasts stunning cinematography, breathtaking landscapes, and impressive CGI. The action sequences are elaborately choreographed and visually stunning. However, these elements, while impressive on the surface, cannot mask the film's fundamental flaws. The over-reliance on visuals feels like a deliberate attempt to distract from the weak narrative and underdeveloped characters. The result is a film that is visually impressive but emotionally hollow. It's like watching a dazzling fireworks display that lacks any real substance or meaning. Section 5. A sensory overload. The auditory assault of adding to the film's woes is its overbearing sound design. Devi Sri Prasad's background score, while catchy at times, is often intrusive and overwhelming. The music swells at every opportunity, drowning out dialogue and creating an unnecessary distraction. The sound mixing is also questionable. The action sequences, while visually impressive, become a cacophony of noise. The constant barrage of loud sound effects diminishes the impact of the visuals and leaves the audience feeling bombarded. Section 6. Glimmers of hope. Recognizing the film's merits, despite its numerous shortcomings, is not without its redeeming qualities. Surya's performance as Kanguwa is commendable. He brings a raw intensity and physicality to the role, embodying the warrior spirit of the character. His screen presence is undeniable, and he tries his best to elevate the material. The visual effects, while excessive at times, are technically brilliant. The CGI creatures and environments are well rendered and add a sense of grandeur to the film. These elements, however, are ultimately let down by the film's other weaknesses. Section 7. The verdict. A disappointing spectacle, save your rupees. Despite its initial promise, fails to live up to the hype. The film suffers from a convoluted plot, underdeveloped characters, an over-reliance on visuals, and a deafening sound design. While Surya's performance and the visual effects deserve some credit, they cannot salvage the film from mediocrity. Ultimately, feels like a missed opportunity. It's a classic case of style over substance. My recommendation: save your money and wait for it to stream. You're not missing much.